A Georgia woman is still in La La Land, agog, pinching herself after she hit the jackpot. Ira Curry won half of the second largest Mega Millions jackpot in U.S. history, $648 million. Now, she took the cash option. That boils down to just $120 million. Just $120 million after all is said and done. But what's the first thing to do if that lucky lightning happens to strike you? Well, here's some advice from Michelle Singletary, financial columnist for The Washington Post.
Not tell a soul. I mean, unless you're married, not even, your sister, your brother. I always say if I ever won, I don't really play that much. But if I ever won, I would set up a trust, a blind trust, and collect my money and not tell a person, because you're going to be inundated with people who will want to get to your money. And you want to have some time to think about how you want to use that money. And I'm hoping that you want to use a great deal of it to help other people, even people in your family. But you want to do it in a way so that you don't feel so much pressure, because you will get pressure. People will come. I'm telling you, your cousin from Bookaloo, will come out of the woodworks to try to ask you for money. And that's way too much pressure for most people who've never had this type of money before.
And we asked her, is it better to take your winnings as a lump sum, like Ira Curry did in Georgia, or in payments?
Most people will tell you to take the lump sum. And if I won, I'd probably take the lump sum, because I know that I would control the money and handle it in a good way. But if you just don't trust yourself, and if you know your finances are jacked up from the start, you might want to take the annuity so that you can control how much is coming in. Because that big pot of money, man, people's eyes go wide and they buy all kinds of stuff and then they end up broke.